Start with injuries then. John Terrell, how is he?
We've got everybody fit except for Andre Mazuch and James Weir, who were doing some running this week, which is really good. So we'll see how they progress, maybe getting involved during the international break.
What was John Terrell's problem midweek?
He was just feeling his hamstring.
And Stephen Kingsley, concussion
he's gone through the protocol, so he's training with us this morning, and if he can get through this morning's session, then he's available for tomorrow.
Okay. Angus MacDonald was left out completely, the 18. What was your thinking behind that on Tuesday?
Just my decision to pick a team.
But is it hard for him, having started one game and then fallen out?
No, obviously I do one-on-ones with the players. In Angus's case, I sat down with him, showed him his clips from the weekend's game. We went through certain scenarios, what I'm looking for him to improve on, things that he does well at, things that he needs to improve on, like I do with all the players. It's my decision to pick a team.
And you took it all right?
Well, yeah, we've got a real good bunch of players at this football club who are desperate to do well, who want to improve. As long as I keep being upfront and honest with them, which is like to think I am, they understand the reasons. They're all going to be playing. We've got a small squad of players, but we've got a happy group of players who desperately want to do well. And I've got to make sure it's right. The schedule that we've got of games has been highlighted. It's very challenging. Again, we're going to go. We've gone Saturday, Tuesday. You asked me the question about injuries, and again, trying to keep it right. Everyone's available for selection except for the two long-term ones.
Are you mindful of perhaps resting anyone, given the games that are coming thick?
Well, as I said, we need to be smart in what we do. It was a good performance and good victory the other night. Everyone contributing, people making good impact coming off the bench as well, which is good. And like everything, I'm conscious about picking the team. To get a good performance, work through the process of that, and likewise minimising the risk of injury.
On the transfer front, anything fresh?
I had a meeting with the owner and Lee Darnbury yesterday afternoon. That was a long meeting yesterday afternoon. Like every press conference that will happen this week, every single manager in the Football League will be getting asked the question, why aren't we signing anybody? You signing everybody. And every manager is going to be saying, the price of players is so expensive and it's a domino effect. We're waiting on somebody. We can't bring the players we want in until they've got their players out or they've got their players in. And so it's an ongoing thing. We need to bring players in before the transfer window shuts. I've highlighted that. There'll be no new players coming in for the squad tomorrow. But after that, we'll see what happens. There's a lot of conversations going on. There is money on the table that we have with other football clubs for players that we're trying to bring in. So we've just got to see if that comes to fruition. People will always going to put players' names forward, which is great. That's the beauty of football. That's what we want. Oh, why can't we sign him? Why can't we sign him? When you actually, if you're aware of what the finances are involved in the deal, you understand why you don't sign certain players, and maybe other clubs have gone and done.
Were you satisfied with what you heard when you met with the owner and Lee Darnbury?
Listen, I'm understanding of the budget that we're working within, and we are actively, as a football club, I'm trying to get this together. So we are actively trying to improve the situation of improving the strength of the squad of players that we've got at this football club. In the meantime, it's a great opportunity for the youngsters who have come through, highlighting Robbie McKenzie coming on the other night to see the game out. What a great opportunity that's been, and he's been brilliant all the way through pre-season. Adam Curry, Brandon Fleming, Max Sheaffer was involved in the squad at Sheffield United the other day. Dan Batty's played 3 games now. We talk about the injuries. He had a little ankle injury, so he didn't play in the Blackburn game. Rhys Burke played in the cup game against Sheffield United. Obviously, I left Marsh in goal. I made 9 changes. Rhys Burke was the only one I didn't change, and he's come off after half an hour with a thigh strain, and he's missed the next league game. So it just shows how important it is trying to be right on minimising a risk of injury. But again, young players getting an opportunity, which is great.
When the first deadline passed, you said you still anticipate 3 or 4 in the loan window.
Yeah.
Is that still the case?
Yes, we've got an opportunity to bring 4 loan players in who can go into the team sheet. You can do more of that if you want. Yeah. But we are actively looking to bring players in, we are actively looking to strengthen the squad. But I will keep highlighting the group of players are working their socks off. There's a unity. They're improving all the time. There's progress all the time, which is important. But the championship is the championship, and it's very, very demanding. And it's great that the youngsters have been able to step up, and they've done they've done great in that respect. But the Championship is a demanding level, and we need to help everybody by bringing a couple of players in that are going to help the situation.
At risk of sounding like a broken record, Kamil Grzycki, has there been any firm offers for him? Has he got anything to discuss?
Well, yeah, even yesterday in the meeting yesterday, there's conversations that are going on. People are showing an interest, but obviously the football side of things all needs to be done. He trained on Wednesday after the victory at Rotherham with the guys who didn't play the full 90 minutes in that game, and he trained really, really well, as did all of the players. Their attitude was spot on. Now it's football. At the end of the day, there's a chance that he could go before the window. There's a chance that he won't go before the window. And if he doesn't go, then he's still part of the group of players, and he's going to make he could make a valuable contribution to us moving forward. And in the meantime, he's part of the group, and he's working extremely hard to maintain that level of fitness that we're looking for.
Would you consider loaning him? Because it's not traditionally something this board's done at the football club in terms of the high-profile players. I
think you'll find now that loans are probably different from what it was before, because everybody has a loan fee. So a loan fee can be just as much, even in times even more, than a transfer fee. So we're talking about bringing players in, they've all got loan fees, which are, as I say, sometimes bigger than a permanent transfer fee. So then you've got to look at the business side of it as well. Actually, is that a wise thing to go and do?
Okay. Back to football and Stoke City. Is it a good time to be going there?
Very mindful. I watched them first game of the season against Leeds. Andy Crosby was there the other night to watch them against Wigan. They were excellent for the first half hour, conceded a goal, and obviously the crowd then showed their displeasure from a team that's been in the Premier League and comes down. They're expected to win every game, especially at home. So it was a challenging evening from there on in, but they've got exceptional players. It's going to be a tough game for us. You know, I know we're 7 undefeated away from home now, but we're going to go there, and it can the Stoke supporters can get right behind the team. But likewise, it's demonstrated the other night, if they're not performing, then it can be a challenging place for them to be. So we're mindful of that. We've come off the back of a good victory, so our spirit's high. But we're going to have a team meeting after this press conference. The players are going to be made well aware this is a challenging, tough game. And again, you've always got to be mindful of coin a phrase, a wounded animal, because they've got good experienced players who are desperate to do well. The fans are going to demand of that, so they'll be looking for a reaction. And as I said, before going down the first half hour for them the other night, they played some really good football, and it's going to be a tough game for us, and we know that.